So good evening, everybody. It's about Tyler here at Firestorm Records, and we are kicking off live on 5 a few minutes early. Hopefully, we'll get some people to come join. We are streaming live to Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. My Facebook feed may not be working. I don't know. Let me go check. In the meantime, if you hear I do have the plugin set up for Facebook. I managed to find one, get it installed and set up for YouTube, so I am monitoring both the YouTube and the Facebook comments tonight. I still do not have one for Twitter. Let's see if the comment plugin is working. It doesn't look like it is. Crack. Let me come check my Anyway, right this minute, I can't tell if anybody is actually on the feed. Oh, I hate it when this happens. But anyway, I've got 4 minutes to get this figured out. The YouTube is up and working just fine. As you can see, I'm not sure why. Why is it not going? Okay, I'm going to have to go back into the Facebook. Facebook plugin is not working. Okay, we are live. But I'm not seeing the anyway, we're live. I'm just having a problem with the plugin. I have got to. Anyway, we're live. I'm just having a problem with the. It doesn't look like anybody has actually joined into the video yet, so I've got time to do this. Has actually joined into the video yet, so I've got time to do this. There. Now let me pull up. Okay, there we go. We've got the chat plugin is working for both YouTube and Facebook, and we're live. Hey, Michelle, you joined just in time. I thought I had all this set up and it was going to go a lot smoother, and then lo and behold, when I started the stream, the plugin wasn't working, and fun. But everything else worked fine. Being Friday night, I don't know if we'll have any participants tonight or not. If we do not have many participation tonight, then this will in fact be the last show for the Live and Vive until I put together a format to where I can do it without people being actively online. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Okay, well, we'll be here at least 20 more minutes because I'm stubborn. Uh, if we don't have anybody come jump in and promote their music or share the work by then yeah, I'll be out of here. But I know I'll be here at least 20 minutes to give people time to show up. Uh, I did a little bit of promotion this week on this, but it wasn't much. I didn't spend any money, of course, but I did promote it on Facebook a little bit, Twitter a little bit, Reverb Nation, YouTube, uh, but not as much as I would like. And that's because I've had so many other fires to put out this week. And Robert, how did your day go? Oh, I know, Robert. And here's the thing, though: if I have the links and there's nobody else here, I'll play them again. You know, uh, when it's slow like this, I've got no problem playing something more over. Uh, I don't know if it'll ever take off the way I want it to in this format, and I'm gonna have to make some hard decisions about that here in the next couple of days. Uh, but right now, if anybody wants to jump in and promote their work, their music, their band page, their CDs, uh, I don't care if you're on CD Baby, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Reverb Nation, Facebook, wherever it's at, share the link. And if you want us to share it and play it and try to get people to come over and check you out, we'll be glad to do so. Tonight we are streaming live to Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube all at the exact same time. If you're noticing the screen here, this top box is for the comment section for YouTube, and the bottom section is for Facebook. I don't really expect to see a lot of participation up here in the YouTube as of yet because this video where it's in a format that's not appealing to most young people, and we're gonna have to change that. I know it. We've got 6 viewers though. Uh, if people will jump in and get active and start sharing, then the video speed will pick up and it becomes more entertaining. It's really hard for me to be entertaining when I'm doing this by myself because I do not have submissions already waiting that I can go ahead and share. And we're going to change that. I think I'm gonna doing some posting on Reverb Nation and actively seek people to send in stuff that we can share even if they're not there, even if they don't show up for the live feed. Uh, I got a feeling that if they send it in and I say, hey, we're going to play it, they'll show up. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Brian Davis, ABA Sutton. Well, there's no auction going, brother, unless you want to put some music up and let somebody hear it, or you're a painter or a photographer or a cinematographer, and you want to promote your web page or wherever your work is. That's all we're about. Now, I wish we had a couch to auction off. You can't see, but this is actually a studio. There's no couch in here. There are some chairs. And every once in a while, I wish there wasn't quite so many chairs when we get a full crowd in here. Uh, them chairs, we have to find a place to put the chairs. I know. I don't care if that couch likes to smoke or not. I've been smoking for 40 years. Feel free to be offended and feel free to leave. I don't care. Society has changed a lot since I started smoking. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, if you're here to and you're not going to participate, you don't have any works of art or stuff to share, we appreciate you viewing. But if you get out of hand, then you will be removed from the comment section. I promise you. Robert, I guess if you want to, while we're waiting, you can go ahead and share a link to your Reverb Nation because I don't have that saved. And I'll go ahead and play one of yours right quick. Hey, I don't blame him. I'm a sucker for a hot cup of Earl Grey. Uh, I may be kind of a redneck and all that, but I have to admit I'm a sucker for a good cup of hot Earl Grey. Well, that's okay, Robert. In the process of fixing my monitor last night, I knocked my camera off just a little bit, so I was adjusting it while we were waiting. And Brian, I get the feeling you're calling me lady. So call me lady one more time, please. Goodbye, Brian Davis. The weather has actually been pretty decent the last couple of days. It's been warm during the day. It has been freezing at night, but nothing like it had been. That's okay. I knew what you were asking. Say hello, Jennifer McNeely. Jennifer McNeely does stand-up comedy, and she has her own thing going. I'm sincerely hoping that she'll share some links to some video, or at least her some upcoming shows and stuff like that we can talk about while we're doing the show tonight. Hey, that's cool, Michelle. Maybe you'll make it because Jennifer's here. Jennifer McNeely's here. Hopefully, she'll jump in and share some links. We've been in the 50s, uh, maybe even 60s during the day the last 2 days, but down in the low 20s at night. And for those of you that are watching over on Twitter, right this second, I am not monitoring the Twitter channel, but I'm fixing to fix that. I'm going to pull it up over here on this laptop. It just so happens that I had it set up because I was going to use this in tonight's show, and it turned out I did not need to. So I'll go ahead and pull up Twitter now. Y'all bear with me here. Anyway, we are on Twitter. Uh, Jennifer must have left us, bless her heart. Well, we've been streaming a little over 17 minutes. It is now 10:17 p.m. Other than a few people trying to be comedians, we really haven't had anybody show up yet. If nobody has showed up and started sharing this stuff by 10:30, we will wrap it up at 10:30. For those of you that are over on Twitter, uh, I am kind of sort of monitoring the feed over on Twitter, and if you have something to share, by all means share it, and we'll bring it up into the live feed. That goes for anybody on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. It doesn't matter which site you're on tonight. We're doing our best to watch all three, and we will gladly share your work and try to get people to come check it out. I don't want to be a crabby ass today, but I'm not feeling good, and it's been a rough week. I was hoping to hear some good music, some good comedy, see some good art. It makes me feel better when I get to see and hear good things. And of course, this isn't all about making me feel better. It's the main thing is we want to get people to come check out whatever it is that you've got going on. We can't do that if you don't share it. And like I said earlier, if this show goes the way I think it's going to go, then this will be the last one in this particular format. And it'll be the last show until I get something put together that I can do that increases the pace and makes it a little bit more entertaining and stuff like that. You know, because here's the reality. I don't really care about my personal statistics anymore. I'm doing what I want to do, and if people come check me out, hey, that's great. Of course it is. But I'm not doing this particular deal to drive up my numbers for personal reasons. I don't care about my numbers at the moment. I've got other things going on that. I really don't. I don't have to be out there actively campaigning on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube to get it done, and I'm okay with that because I'm tired. I've only been doing the promotion thing along with the recording and audio production and live sound and everything else for 7 years, and it's been pretty well a 24-hour day, 7-day week job right up to this past year. Well, if nobody is going to join in, then I'm going to go share one of my own, something that I was doing for like a video game. And I've got tons of these. I'm not going to share all of them. I'm just going to play one. It's nothing special, or I don't think it is. A lot of people like it, don't get me wrong, but it's not country and western. It's not rock. It's not death metal. I don't even know what genre you would call it per se. It's just an instrumental synth sound. Go ahead and get this set up to where we've got it in the feed. And this will give somebody that are watching an idea of what it is that we're talking about, and maybe you will actively come participate. Now, I'm not going to ask you to run over to my Reverb Nation and check everything out and click that like button. You can if you want to. That's the link right there at the top of the screen, as you can see. Or I'm not even going to share it in the comments. If you want the link, just let me know and I'll give it to you later. But this is one I did that I'll go ahead and share now. So after the video, if you see me talking, my lips are not moving, just remind me to turn the microphone back on. Anyway, that's one that I actually did for a, a movie that was being filmed in Austin. Uh, not a video game. I'm sorry. There's actually some video that goes with that to where it makes more sense and it completes the experience. But unfortunately, I cannot share that because it's going to be used in, like I said, a movie, and I can't share the video portion of it until they have it out in distribution. Uh, I'm in instrumental, but I don't know what category you'd actually put that in because it would fit in several. If you had somebody to do some lyrics, you could put that in new wave. You could put it in synth. You could put it in several different genres. I've never really thought about it. I do have another one that's actually got vocals in it, but the vocals are run through a vocoder to give it a robot sound, and it's actually going to be on my next album. I know, Robert. This has been probably one of the most boring shows ever, right? It's just slow. Uh, well, I know that feeling. I had that problem last night. I was working on software and stuff, and of course, as many of y'all know, my big 32-inch monitor quit working the other night, and I was having fits, and I was down to one monitor. And in the process of setting up for this show, I'm like, well, why don't I just see what's wrong with the monitor? So I took this monitor apart and got it up and working and got it back in the system this morning. I don't know. I don't want to torture y'all too much with my music because the whole thing isn't to promote me. It's not to be promoting my stuff, but it's to be promoting y'all. I just put that in for some filler so it wouldn't be just me talking to the microphone. It's now 10:30, and we haven't had anybody come in and share any links. So I'm gonna go a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna wrap this video up, and this will be the last one uh, that I do until I can come up with a format that's more entertaining and more exciting. Because the only way you can make this format exciting is if you have plenty of people jumping in and sharing their work and actively participating, and that's not working out. Uh, we did have some active participation during the holidays, and that was great. But the idea isn't to bore people. We want to get them excited and come check it out, and then come check out your work. And if there's nobody sharing their work, then it's not going to work. We do have a few viewers over on Twitter. Unfortunately, I don't have it set up to where I can bring that screen up tonight, but that's okay. This will be the last one, period, until I can come up with a format that's more exciting. But and the reason I'm making this last one is I have actively promoted this one on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and Reverb Nation, and we didn't have anybody show up, which tells me there's no need to be doing it. Not, at least not this way. I'll still be doing live streams and stuff out of boredom, don't get me wrong, but the Live in 5 in this format, this will be the last one. That bottle is empty. And that's probably all I'll have of this. I probably won't say any more Deserono for the next several years. We do have a few people over on YouTube watching, but they're not participating. They're not sharing any links to their work. For those of you that are just tuning in, I'm going to run a few more minutes. And what we're doing over here is I reached quite a few people via social media. So we were trying to give other artists the opportunity to get their work out there and it not cost them anything. All they have to do is show up, participate, share the links, promote their artist. If they're an artist, promote themselves. If they're a band, promote their band, promote their web pages, promote their music. If they're a comedian, it doesn't matter. Music, stand-up comedy, photography, cinematography. If you're an artist working in the arts and entertainment field and you're wanting to attract people over to what it is that you have going on, then by all means bring the link over, share it in the comment section. Tell us who you are and what you do. We'll check it out. We'll share the links in social media. We'll share it on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll try to get people to come over and check your link out. Click that like button, click that follow button, click that fan button, click that listen button, click that watch button, click the buy it now button. You know, whatever it is that you're trying to get them to do. We can't guarantee that they will, but usually if you're any good, your work speaks for itself. People will like it, and they'll be glad that they checked it out. We've had some success with that over the holidays, back during Christmas up to New Year's, but tonight is extremely slow. Robert shared one. We're going to pull this one up by Robert. Let me pull it up for you. When I Die. Robert is a wonderful songwriter out of Tacoma, Washington. So I'm going to mute the mic.
Heaven's gonna be watching me. I'll be kicking it up in Tennessee, where the country music comes alive. Tush push or Cotton Eye Joe, waltz a cutie to something slow. I'm gonna feel like my name is up in lights. And when I die, I will have my boots on. St. Peter will know the dancing's in my veins. All the angels will hear the roll of thunder as I two-step right on through those pearly gates when I die. Heaven's gonna have to wait. I'll be working farms across the state, doing my part to help the local folk, planting seeds to raise the crop, milking cattle and whatnot. Neighbors treated like family aren't a joke. And when I die, I'll be wearing Wranglers. Everyone will know I'm country to the bone. All the farmers that got to heaven before me will stop their tractors and holler, welcome home, when I die. Heaven's gonna be so pleased I'll earn respect and dignity for treating folks the way that they deserve. My handshake will set the deal, my eye contact so you know it's real, hoping folks know that I live by my word. When I die, I'll have on a straw hat to help block out the folks who did me wrong. To my neighbors who treated me like family, I'll welcome you to heaven with a song when I die. When I die. When I die.
And that was When I Die, written by Robert Geyer. And it's just a great song. Well performed. I love everything about it, Robert. Always do. And of course, most of us that are here tonight are already following you over on SoundCloud. I'll go make sure that I'm following. Y'all see that button right there? I am now following. I'm sorry, I thought I'd already done it, Robert. But I'm doing it now. And I know I'm following you on Reverb Nation. I just don't have the link saved. Well, but do you have the link handy to your Reverb Nation right quick? I'll play yours again. I just realized that my plugin is a good 2 or 3 minutes slow on the uptake on what's going on Facebook. I don't know why I missed that. It said party at Vitali's place. It'd have to be BYOB because I'm broke. Well, I'm going to wait another minute and see if Butt shares that link to his Reverb Nation again, because I do not have it handy. If he does, I'm going to play one of his. And if not, then I'm going to wrap up the video, and this will be the last episode for Live in 5. That's okay. I drink Dr. Pepper too. I just don't have any. All I've got is coffee. And actually, I don't even have any of that in my cup. My cup is empty. I'm going to have to run across the yard to get me some more coffee. And see, I could do that if somebody would share some music, and I could hit that play button, and then I could run like the wind across that yard and grab that coffee and come right back. There you go, bud. The link is in the comments there. Oh, I don't do Pepsi nothing. And I don't do diet anything. Because all diet is diet with the T on the end of it. If I ever get diabetes, then I'll just have to quit doing the sugar thing, period. And I don't drink a lot of sodas as it is. So while I would miss them, it wouldn't be that big a deal. I've actually lost 15 pounds this year. And overall, in the last 7 years, I've probably lost 25 pounds. And it's not that I'm trying to lose weight. I'm not worried about my weight. It's just that my diet has changed so much that I've slowly lost weight. That's rough on your kidneys, brother. But I can't say that because I drink probably 2 to 4 pots of coffee a day. It's hard to tell because my mother actually drinks more coffee than I do. And I know that the coffee consumption around here has went through the roof since I took her in. I used to go through a big can of Folgers Black Silk a month. I'm now going through 2 of those in a month. And before my mom moved in, I could buy 1 a month and I would still have some of that left the next month. Oh well, if that's the case, I better not ever quit drinking coffee then. I couldn't handle having to quit drinking coffee. Caffeine and nicotine is my addiction. I don't make any excuses or anything else about my smoking. People have always they think that I care about their opinion when it comes to my smoking, and I don't. I flat don't care about their opinion. I didn't ask for the opinion. I will be polite and civilized and out in public, and try not to smoke around some people that I know that don't smoke. I'll even occasionally attend an event where I know that you can't smoke, but if I have to have a cigarette, I will go out to my car or whatever and smoke and then come back. If they come out to my house or my studio, they know that I smoke, and they can either accept that or don't come out. And maybe that's why some people don't come out. Hey, it is what it is, but I respect it either way. Just don't be ugly with me about my smoking, because I'm going to get ugly right back. Thank you, Canoe. I'm going to go open that up right now. But and we already know which song I'm going to play here. I like both of them. Don't get me wrong. But this one right here will get your feet moving. So I'm gonna mute the microphone and play this by Butts band Kanumba Bar, and they're out of West Africa. It's reggae world music. You're gonna like it. Trust me. Be right back.
Listen this boy. Hey damn. Korduwaj weril khigontu. Wersak waj yewun antu boy. Bima de boy, dama fogon dangay magafek lip nice. Life de amor duning ko forget. Akidi now ma khidon jagamar. Gis na bo fightul do chicken. Fast on, I'm good. Nyame war worry war mana antiga. Life de amor duning ko forget. Go to watch when il khigon tu. So where said what you would antu boy. Double job give say don. Job finger talk that to go over the pande. Come from the chema def ko si mine. From the boss go to rosta. Door barba dande. Demo jo chilinga yo to gain. Take a wow gor. And like man na sor. Lit des to len fit la. I'm thinking don't, I'm gonna jump, leopard in a vine. Korduwaj weril khigontu. Wersak waj yewun antu boy. Double job gear say so. Life de amor domingo forget. Korduwaj weril khigontu. Wersak waj yewun antu. Fighting and your life be. Fighting and your life be. Taking my gun out, war for the fingernail. War mana amlo sutura. Good job, Jim, realize it. Good job, Jim, realize it. Korduwaj weril khigontu. Wersak waj yewun antu. Yeah, oh oh ay. Fogonduli. Fogonduli. Makle pujape.
After the show's over, I'm going to have to go back and listen to that again and crank it up. I really am. I just love that. I love that song. Man, of course, I'm listening to it through Altec Lansing's, and surround up here with a sub under the desk, so I get to hear everything. It's like, man, that's good. Coffee? Oh, Lordy. by myself, I drink at least 2 pots a day. Not cups, pots. Have y'all got some new work coming up anytime soon, bud? I thought you were telling me that y'all were working on doing some more recording sometime soon. Let me come back over here. I haven't wrapped it up yet, as you can see. And but you're very welcome. I'm just I'm so glad that you shared that with us. I could listen to that anytime, and I can listen to Robert's too. And on when it's slow like this, I don't mind playing it again and trying to get people to come check that out. And for those of y'all who missed that, you can find the link down here by Butt Geese, and the name of the band is Canoe Mavar. They're reggae from West Africa, and you've really got to go listen to it. I mean, it's really, really good. And then before that, we streamed one by Robert Geyer that was country, and he's out of Tacoma, Washington. And the link is also here in the comment section below. There's the links to both of them right there in the comments. Be sure to go find them links, check them out, click that follow button, click that fan button, click that like button. Show them some love. Hey, Alan. This is probably going to be the last one we do for the Live in 5. But if you get back later and you got some music you want to share that you've written or performed or whatever, be sure to leave it in the comment section and so people can go check it out. Click that like button, that follow button, whatever. Oh, did I, Robert? You shared Mirror Memories, right? Is that it? Yeah, Butt Geese that's Butt's band. And Robert shared one. I think it's Mirror Memories, so I'm going to pull that up right quick. I'm going to mute the microphone and put that on play, and when I come back, if you see my lips moving, just remind me to, and you don't hear nothing, just say, hey, Butch, turn your microphone back on.
I woke up with bloodshot eyes from very little sleep. The bedroom mirror reflecting sunlight glaring back at me, triggering sweet memories from when my love was here. Putting raspberry lipstick on and fixing her auburn hair. This mirror is like a time machine to past events for me. It's all right here in my mirror of memories. My mirror of memories holds everything we've ever done, from our childhood to high school years to falling in love. All the years with my wife that are precious to me are safely tucked away in my mirror of memories. A second glance takes me back to a weekend in the sun, to SeaWorld down in Florida, just lovers having fun. When she saw at a roller coaster, she got a priceless look, like a little kid at Christmas time flipping through a pop-up book. As we climbed inside the coaster ride, she turned her head to me. My mind took a picture of that smile from my mirror of memories. childhood to high school years to falling in love. All the years with my wife that are precious to me are safely tucked away in my mirror memories. Mirror memories. Watching the dolphins and sea otters play, knowing that tomorrow she'll forget about today. Memories like these, lost to that disease, are the ones I'll cherish most in my mirror memories. My mirror of memories holds everything we've ever done, from our childhood to high school years to falling in love. All the years with my wife that are precious to me are safely tucked away in my mirror memories. Mirror memories. My mirror memories. In my mirror memories. My mirror memories.
And that was Mirror of Memories by Robert Geyer. We played two from him tonight. We played one from Butt Geese and one of my own. I actually had this all set up to do a better show tonight, and unfortunately it didn't. It just didn't happen. Let me bring this up right quick. As you can see, I do have my 32-inch back in set up, and I've got my little touch tablet going over here where I'm actually monitoring YouTube over here. Then I've got this one pulled up monitoring Twitter over here. Actually, if you'll scroll down in the links, hold on a minute, and I'll just reshare that link, Michelle, right now, so you can grab it. That link right there will. Oh, that's Robert from Reverb Nation. I'm not sure why it's taking me to Robert. Oh, Robert shared his. And then there's the canoes right there. I'm sorry. We posted at the same time and it confused me. I'm like, my computer's messing up again. We've been streaming an hour. And it hasn't been a total waste. We've reached 27,934 people. We have had viewers jumping in and out. It says we've had 126 views. I know at one point the highest we had was 8, but 2 of them I went ahead and removed them from the comments because they were not participating in the video. They were just trolling. They can go troll somewhere else. Michelle will tell you I'm not bashful. Oh. Well, I know that you're going to be leaving this weekend, right? You're going to Nashville this weekend. Is that correct? I wished I was going. If things had been different, I would. But that's okay. Holler at us and let us do a live stream from Nashville, Robert, and we'll share it and talk and visit and have a good time. Because I can bring you into my live stream. Well, you have a safe trip to Nashville, Robert. You have some fun. Get out and don't just do all the tourist stuff. Get over off of, Music Row and do the bar crawl over off Music Row where all the college kids hang out. Go check out where the locals hang out. That's where all the really cool stuff is going on. I don't know what I've done with my lighter. I've got too much stuff laying around here. I would clean it up, but I don't know where I would even put it. Well, that's okay. Yeah, Nashville is mainly known for country, but there's you can find all kinds of music in Nashville. You can find country, you can find rock, you can find blues, you can find jazz, you can find death metal, reggae, you name it. Somebody there doing it. Austin City Limits is another music place you need to go, or Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas is considered the music capital of the world. So good night, Robert. I'm so glad that you jumped in and shared some of your music. It helped save the show from being as boring as it was going to be. And it was pretty boring, and I apologize. But I still managed to have some fun, got to have a good conversation. Michelle joined in. Butt Geese was here, and Butt, as soon as this show's over, I'm going to go back over to your Reverb Nation. I'm going to play that song again, and I'm going to crank it up and see if I can blow the windows out. I really am. Nashville is really a great place to go if you've got some money in your pocket and you want to hang out for a while and meet some cool people and you're really into music. And it's not just music, believe it or not. There's all kinds of stuff going on in Nashville. And for those, Michelle didn't share any links tonight, but for those of you that don't know it, Michelle's she is a musician, but she's also a poet, does poetry and spoken word. She's a painter. She's a published author. Hit her up on Facebook and see if you can get the links to her work and go check her out. Be respectful to her. She's a nice lady, and well, it can be done, but you just got to start talking to the right people. Unfortunately, I no longer am active in touring and haven't been for a long time. I'd like to do one more tour before I died, but the right band just hadn't come along. And these days, if I get asked to go, they usually want me to do all the work for free, or they want me to help fund the trip, and I can't do either. But I would like to do one more tour before I kick the bucket. I really would. Oh, we're going to pull Michelle's page up. This is her page right here, y'all. Right here. Please go check her out. you can find the link in the comments section down below in the video. Go check her out. Yeah, I have. I did a long time ago. Well, I guess this about wraps up the Live in 5 tonight, and I appreciate everybody that came and joined in. It hasn't been a total loss. We did reach 30,866 people, so, and it'll reach more as time goes on because I'm not going to take the video down. So hopefully you'll get some likes and some follows and whatever. I'm not going to totally give up on the Live in 5, but I am going to have to come up with a format that goes a little faster, that has a little bit more participation in it. I'm open to suggestions and ideas. I agree with you on the maybe joining some more music groups, but I don't want to be joining any more groups because I get invited to groups every day to the point that I can't keep up with them. It's ridiculous. I'm following. I have liked almost 20,000 pages on Facebook, and my news feed is out of control. I'm actually surprised that it's been as slow as it is tonight. But then again, it is Friday night. It's not that late, no matter where you are. It's pretty early on the East Coast. It's just now midnight on the. It's pretty early on the West Coast. It's just now midnight on the East Coast. So people are probably still out doing the nightlife thing. They're either out bar hopping or out partying or out at the movies or went out to dinner and a movie, whatever it is that they're going to do on a Friday night. But tonight was the only night I had free to do this. And if I was going to do this on a Friday night, I probably should. I used to do the midnight hour with Vitaly J, and I used to have a lot of really good response to that. But I didn't want to be up at midnight every single night. Although I am up late most of the time. I'm trying to get to where I get up early in the morning. That's like today. I didn't get a lick of sleep until after lunch. And that's okay. I slept well. Here's the problem with touring, but it costs money, so you have to make something to do it. I've done a lot, and I mean a lot of shows for free to the point that it cost me money to be there. I don't regret that. What I do regret is that I've spent all my money and I'm broke, and I can no longer participate in the local arts and humanities like I used to. And people get upset with me because I don't show up to their shows and stuff. They're like, well, you don't support us. And I'm like, I did, but you don't support me. I can't afford to come out to your show if I'm not making any money in the studio, or I'm not getting paid to do some live sound. That's how I make a living. And if I'm not making a living, then I can't go out and have a good time. I can't make all these events. That's just how it is. Michelle knows what I'm talking about. No, you don't want to be late for your brother's wedding. To tell him congratulations. Okay, that wraps it up for the Live in 5. We had a good time. This is Vitaly here at Red Barn Productions. and y'all have a good night. I think I'm going to stream Butt's song one more time before I go, and we're going to end the show with a little bit of reggae. We're going to play it one more time.
Seni digle dine banyu nan wago Batay madile ndamo Man sedlu na Kone yu legi ama tunyu kamera nye Naje umakfumu amnyo kay muje Rachi doli tunyu meye dunyu sarahe Subani am problem Sen alal samawai Damani tegal dem Balena sena Yagana boba legi manije Soni rakak soni dom Luara nyuni me Now yagana Boba legi manije la tuga tugi hola hol Soni rakak soni dom Luara nyuni me Tell them say what we need again. Education is what we need. Free our people, free our nation. Internet Paris wulu chine, radio télévision joxe seni démission well. Education is what we need. Free our people, free our nation. Wakona baril émission éducation. Mumel yak ndaw ñi lañu def mission we. Senker, Yapelen, let me am the teacher. Why, Fechel and Gamgo.